everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Shazam #2. This is another book in the Dawn of DC line that follows Captain Marvel, or Shazam, I guess. This one, let's talk about the creative team before we get into it. This one is by Mark Waid and Dan Mora. Alejandro Sanchez on colors, Troy Peteri on letters, and a great cover by Dan Mora. A few other variant covers that you'll see also as well at the end of the book, or at the end of the video. In this book, Meet the Captain, Chapter 2, Shazam versus Shazam. Billy Batson was given the powers of the gods by the wizard Shazam, but Solomon, Hercules, Atlas, Zeus, Achilles, and Mercury never gave the wizard their permission. Displeased with how Billy's representing them, the disgruntled gods engage in a six-way fight for sole control of the world's mightiest mortal, or if they get their way, the world's mightiest puppet. May the craftiest god win. What an interesting exploration of that. I like just to me, the concept of, yeah, these gods maybe never gave that, like that whole thing that they never gave their permission. As we saw in the last issue, Billy Batson is not acting as him like himself when he's in Shazam form sometimes, and we're trying to get to the bottom of it. His siblings can't really help at the moment because they don't have the powers of Shazam. So he's Billy's really up to his own devices here. But in the meanwhile, he has to continue to fight crime and all that stuff. So let's take a look at some art. And look, anytime Dan Mora is on the page, I will buy that book. Dan Mora is just one of the most prolific and really amazing artists that we have right now at the moment. Like, I just really love his style. I love his character designs. His designs are always very light and stylized. I don't know. He just has a very distinct way of approaching the books. I also really like his pacing. I think it can feel a little frantic at some points. But then when it comes down to draw something silly or something weird, like this T-Rex knocking at the door, who's wearing a monocle and a top hat, like Dan Mora can also just step up for that assignment. And I love the expression of the kids, because they are, even though they have been, they have superpowers, or they've had superpowers at the time, you would still be impressed with something like this. And I think Dan Mora and Mark Waid are really capturing that essence of what makes these Shazam comics, Captain Marvel comics, whatever you want to call them, enjoyable. Especially like this is one of probably like a big all ages type of book. Like maybe not for the really little ones, but I would definitely give this out, especially for anybody that doesn't know much, or maybe they've just seen the Shazam movies. I think this would be a perfect series for that. Mark Waid and Dan Mora are doing a book that's really welcoming to new audiences, while still entertaining and having some really fun aspects for the rest of the fans. So highly recommend this book. We have some really cool variants at the end of the book. So as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Let me know if you have read this book, what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Bye-bye.